What up, guys? Tim here with Sports Card Action, coming at you with a quick video here. We got to go into what is the ideal time to buy a LeBron rookie? Which one do you want to get? And when is it time to pull the trigger? Also, how to buy, where to buy it, how to do our research. And this is important. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification, comment down below, and tell everyone you know, because we got to get the LeBron rookie card, okay, while it's low. Everyone knows the market's been down and down and down and down. Well, now it's time to pounce. You want to get the GOAT, okay, of all time. So we need to get this card. I'll tell you which one it is. All right. We got to find a way. We got to come up with the money. All right. Now is the time. Now is the time. The market could go lower, but I don't know. I don't see it going much lower. So we got to take a look and see what we can do. Let me minimize my screen and I'll show you what I'm looking at. All right, you go to PSA, Authentication and Grading Services. All right, and you type in 2003 LeBron James Topps Chrome and you get some results. Okay, we got the black refractor, we got the X fractor, we got the gold refractor, the refractor, and the regular base. And that's what we're going to be looking at, because we want something realistic, something that we can realistically get. Okay, so we want the Topps Chrome. Okay, LeBron number 111. Let's click on that and see what we come up with. This will show us some sales history, so we can see what the trend is looking like. Okay, we want to go with PSA 9. All right, because it's, you know, the 9 is good. The 9 is good. An 8 is, it looks like you're too cheap or something. But the 9 is only, that's mint, okay? Not near mint, not near mint, 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 not excellent mint, not, it's just mint. So a 9 is going to be for twice the money of an 8. We want to go, we want to go with the 9 here. And it's not necessarily important which grading company it comes from. Obviously, you like PSA because it's industry standard. And I hope you're not sending in cards to any other grading company but PSA. That'd be silly, especially now that they've come down in price. It's only $18 a card to send in to PSA. So you're just silly if you're sending it in anywhere else. And I love BGS. That's the only other place I would send it. And I would certainly buy BGS cases, but that's only because you're getting such a huge discount by buying BGS. But that defeats the purpose if you're sending it to BGS, because you don't want a discount on the cards that you get back in order to keep or to sell. You want those to be top of the line, okay? But when you're buying, you can save yourself money by playing the other side of the fence and buying BGS slabs. I personally don't like SGC. CSG and HGA are just like, please, they might as well not even be graded. All it is like an opportunity to see what it might get in a PSA. So anyways, here, look at this graph. Invent a time machine so we can go back to 2017 and buy this card for $350 all day long. Look at that, all day long. If you really worked at it, you could find one for maybe $325 or something. If you go back even further, 200, which is, I guess, was reasonable at the time. All right. So this is what the card looks like. All right. Sick rookie card for LeBron. That's the quintessential LeBron rookie card right there. All right. This is what you think of when you think of LeBron rookie card. There's millions of other kinds. There's all sorts of different LeBron rookies. There's like trillions. It was kind of like when the Tiger Woods rookie, came out, and every pack had a Tiger Woods card. And then there was like, tournament winner and Player of the Year card, and then just like the regular. That would be this. That would be this. You can't just go and buy any $10 LeBron rookie and be like, oh yeah, I got the LeBron rookie. Now this label you can tell is like wrinkly. It's easy to tell. Your eyes are not deceiving you when you look at these old PSA labels, and it looks like the PSA label itself might be warped and like wavy or wrinkly, whatever way you want to describe it. Yeah, that's not just like the light or something. When you get that, it'll look really bad and you'll be disappointed and you'll be like, dang, I got to either like try to sell this and make a small profit, which is fine. You know, I've done that, you know, with slabs I wasn't happy with because it was an older PSA label. And that happens to these old PSA labels, like any ones except like the newest ones with the big logo, which would be like this one here. See, these ones I've never seen warp. So all you got to do is like scan it. See, this one has a smaller logo. That one will also warp. Not as much, not as often, but yeah, you want one like this. And you got to look at the case, make sure it's not too scratched up or scraped up or chipped or dented. But I wish people would take care of their cases and not let them get scuffed up and scratched up because, you know, I'm into beauty when it comes to cards, and especially when they're graded. You know, it's like I want it to be a perfect beauty, so I don't want a scratched up slab. If the slab is flawless, I mean, that's way better than a slab that's all scratched up and scuffed and just been kind of. Anytime you slide a slab across a table or together with another slab or whatever, you're putting scratches in it. So you got to put a sleeve over it like immediately when you get these slabs in, so that the cases are perfect, because it's just like so much better. The thing of beauty is joy forever. That's what, you know, they say on White Men Can't Jump. Anyway, you can see at the peak this card went for as much as 12,000. You know, it hung around 10,000 was kind of a ceiling for it, and then at the peak in February of 2001, it went over 10,000, and then slowly came down. You could have waited and waited and waited, and been like right here, being like, well, it's half of what it was at its peak. Why not just buy one now? Ooh, look, I can get one for 3,800. Well, you know, sometimes patience is a virtue, and now it's come down. You can get this all day long now at 2,000, even less. Look at some of these past sales. 1,500? 1,500 for this one? Heritage auction? I mean, there's a lot out there. There's a lot out there. What is the pop report? Did it say 3,000 nines? I mean, I guess that's not that much. Doesn't Zion and Luca have like 20,000 PSA 10s? So I guess it's not that much, especially when you're considering this is the greatest player ever. And this is his quintessential rookie card. And there's 3,500 of them out there, and a 9 and a 10. I mean, most people can't touch. But, you know, you want to get a 9. You want to pick up a 9. That's what you want to do. And now that they're starting to hit the market, you can actually get one. I mean, come on, this is LeBron. This isn't Zion that we're not even knowing if he's going to, you know, play past the age of 25 with all his injuries. I mean, come on, we're talking about LeBron here. Like him or love him, LeBron is the legend. So we got 3,500. All right, let's look at these sales again. Let's look a little closer at these recent sales. Oh, let's look let's look at these. PSA 9s are, okay, so pretty recent. This PSA site isn't always updated real great. And even now it's like 2 weeks behind or a week and a half behind. But you can see a decent amount of sales here for under 2,000, 1,500, 1,500, 17, couple 18s. There's a 2,000 from Four Ship Corners. They usually, for some reason, their sales seem to go for more. 17, 18, 2,100. Now we're getting back not that far, I guess. It's only June. It's only June sales. 1,800, 1,900. Kind of hovering. Here's a 1,700. And it's probably an old label, so it didn't go for quite as much. Maybe the seller doesn't have a high feedback score or something. Oh, okay, so let's check eBay. All right, we just gotta type it in. Let's go to advanced. Sold listings, okay. And see, 1775 right there. That sold yesterday. 1,700, and that's by Four Ship Corners, who we just said that their auctions usually go a little bit higher. Best offer accepted. Who knows what that was? Here's one that went for 1,692. Wow. 1,714. Look at this. I mean, it's dipped. Even just in the last 2 weeks, it's dipped. You can pick these up for 1,700. See, now it's a little higher. 2 weeks ago it was going for 18. Now it's 17. Get it while it's hot. I mean, you could say, yeah, he'll probably have like not the greatest season, and it's possible his cards dip more. But the thing is, there's going to be more liquidity coming back into the market because this is the most fearful time for the market, for all markets. Look at crypto. Look at, the NASDAQ. Housing is starting to go down. Luxury watches are hitting the skids. So this, you just got to wonder, like, it's certainly not a bad time to buy. I mean, you saw the graph. You saw the chart. I mean, look at how much it's dipped. People were going nuts, paying 10,000. Even if you got in early right here, right before it pumped, it would have been 3,500, 4,000. You would have, maybe you hit FOMO at 4,500 or something. Look at all these buys. You would have felt like a genius because you're like, whoa, it doubled basically. But you diamond hand it all the way down. Nothing wrong with that. But for anyone that hasn't bought yet, they have the best opportunity that you've seen since way back in 2020 before before like all this hype train. So retail is left, but yeah. So what else was I going to say? Here? So let's just take a quick look at what's available. Take a quick look. Here you can make best offer. Okay, 1,900, buy it now. You don't even have to haggle. Best offer here, you could probably type in 1,800. This is an 8. And they kind of, this one's from Canada, 1,400. Like, oh, it's an 8. There should be some BGSs in here too, though. There should be some BGSs. I'd be interested to see, because I didn't type in PSA. I just said, oh, I did type in PSA. All right, let's try just 9. Just any 9. Oh, BGS right off the top. 2,100 or best offer. 1999 or best offer. Okay, that seems to be a theme. This one's got a day and 2 hours left, so that would be interesting. To see what that ends up going for. BGS 9 of LeBron. Jump on this one if you see this video in time. This might be a good deal here. I love these BGS cases. If you don't know, they're thicker and more substantial, and have a little plastic sleeve on the inside encasing the card all around the card. It's sealed in a plastic sleeve on the inside. And the label does not warp or get crinkly or wrinkly. You know, sometimes they curve a little top to bottom, like this way. But not that much. It's not nearly as bad as those old PSA labels that are like crinkly, going across horizontally. But the BGS cases with the subgrades usually will go for more. Obviously, it depends on what the subgrades are. But if there's no subgrades, a lot of times it'll go for whatever like the lowest possible subgrades would have been. So just to let you know, sometimes they have a gold label too, and the gold label will go for significantly more. Okay. So keep that in mind too. But again, you can just get a regular 9 BGS Beckett slab here like this one. Let's look at it. And it's nice. I love Beckett slabs. I mean, I know they've taken some heat lately for, I guess, I don't know what, letting some fakes through or something. There's been some controversy and drama. Of course, there has been across the entire industry, so it's not just Beckett, it's everything. You know, I mean, PSA is not going to come out unscathed when all is said and done, I'm sure. Obviously, they've taken some heat, but not like that much. So, this could be a good option. I would say, I mean, if you could pick up a BGS 9 of this card for like under 1500, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Because you don't know what kind of liquidity is going to come back into this market once crypto goes back up, which it will. I mean, I wouldn't be like worried about trying to resell this within a year. You know, this would be something that you'd want to keep for probably, I would say, at least a year minimum, but probably more like, no, I wouldn't say a year. I would say a year and a half minimum, but I would just keep it in your PC long term. You know, 2 years, you know, maybe you could make a profit, you know, but why would you want to sell it? There's, you know, you get your hands on this. There's only a set supply of them out there. I mean, you looked at the population. 3,500 PSA 9s. I don't know how many BGS 9s. Probably not nearly as many. But yeah, that could be an option. But you just gotta see, you know, obviously you're buying at a huge discount to what it's gone for any time in the last 2 years, you know. So keep that in mind. Here's a black refractor. Sick, dude. Absolutely sick. That's like one of the sickest cards, I'm telling you. Look at that. Black refractor. Wow, dude. God. 500. Jeez. That's like a pretty high amount for, I mean, usually numbered cards nowadays are like to 199 or 299. But for that to be going for 39,000, I mean, that's a lot. There's a lot of those out there, you know. There's a lot of there's 500 of them out there. Plus, there's the golds and the X fractors and the regular refractors. Anyway, that's it, guys. You know, you see where the market's at. you see kind of where we're at. You have a way better buying opportunity than what you've had in a long time, and LeBron's legacy is pretty cemented, so I don't think you have to worry too much about like putting your money into something that there's a set supply of, as we've just seen. It's going to have demand forever as the GOAT debate rages on. And even if you do lose, 25% on it, I mean, yeah, I think you'll live. There's something about owning something and keeping it and hoarding it and possessing it. And again, this is the quintessential LeBron card. This is the one you want. This is the one you got to get. This is the one everyone's going to want. So long term, how could you go wrong? That's it. Like and subscribe, guys. I'll see you guys later. I'm out of here. Peace.